So I was donated a deck. Somebody I know dismantled their deck that was like 20 years old and asked me if I had a use for it. And I said, yeah, sure. So I brought it here to my little farm here, and I am making a deck in front of the little building, and it's gonna wrap around, make like an L, so that as we're coming, hello guys, enjoying your water, as we're coming in from the entryway, you see, you come in, there's the deck, and if you come from this side, just as this ground, the terrain slopes just a little bit, and then you see where the deck starts, it starts to slope a lot more. So this deck actually solves the problem of the major dipping and the unevenness in the ground. So it's going to be nice. The deck is going to do a few things, not only even out the ground, but it's going to also help keep the sun off of the soil underneath, which will help keep in the moisture and just overall make the place feel a little bit more pleasant. And as I was building this, I completed most of it, and then I said, hey, wait a second. I do have a couple of pictures as I was, starting out and doing. But then it was like, why aren't I videoing this to show people that, you don't really need big heavy equipment to make a deck, because I'm using that to cut the wood, and just a very simple drill gun to screw in at the ends of the boards. So here it is. I'm going to show you how you can make a deck very low tech. And look at these birds. They are just really enjoying my pond. There, the wood is cut. Didn't take me too long. So it's around 10:40 in the morning and it's already 85 degrees and no shade for me to work, so I'm gonna come back later on this evening, late afternoon, and start screwing everything in. Drinking from the water fountain. How nice. That's it. The deck is finished. Wow. So it didn't take me so long to do. Mainly because I did it the lazy way and I didn't cut these boards. I left these boards the length they were and let that determine the length of the deck. And then over here, I just cut the boards in half in order to complete this section. I was hoping to have enough to complete this over here, but oh well, I'll take what I can get, and I'm very appreciative for having this even, because now as I'm walking along, I'm walking on a smooth finish. It's smooth. Now, I had a problem here at the end that I just didn't have enough boards, and even if I would have taken from these and cut off a little bit, it wasn't going to work for me. So I decided to solve that problem by putting a planter here, and that's it. So it works. This is it, and this is my compost. That is also a bench. So, you know, people come and sit, but there's compost under there. You can't even smell it or anything because it's closed, and I water it once a week. That bench up there is also a compost. Wow, things are coming together. Well, thank you for this wonderful, wonderful, wonderful deck donation. It's amazing. So the day after I posted the video about making the deck, I received a message in the evening from a friend of mine. Hey, somebody posted some free wood. And I immediately contacted them and told them that you needed some wood. Can you please hold it for them? Yes, I can. And then another friend of mine contacted them and said, hey, Shoshana needs some wood. Can you hold it for her? And she said, yes, I did. And then the following morning, the person who was giving away the wood, she contacted me directly and said, hey, you have these two friends who contacted me and said that you're looking for wood. Are you interested? I said, sure. We set a time. I went to pick it up. Voila, there you go. That corner's complete. Yay! So here it is. We've got a working deck going all the way around. Look at that. Yes! All the way around. Very, very nice. Very nice. And so now there is no longer any slope. None. That's it. So even though this doesn't look exactly like the other part of the deck, it doesn't really matter to me. It's still functional. And over here, this one has slats in it. That's okay, because it's right up against the building, and I'm going to be putting a large water container there. So I only needed this amount of space for the walkway anyway, and that is the exact measurements of the water container. And then this fills it in the walkway. There's no more sloping. Yes, 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 yes. There you go. A full deck. An absolute full deck. So here, there's just an ever so slight mild slope, but not enough to actually make a difference, because, yay! So we now have a full deck, and I just need to paint it now.